Hello, welcome to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Maricela. Today, as you can see from the title, we're gonna do some self-care, some TLC, because I've been feeling like I just think I need to dedicate a day to taking care of me. Because it is Sunday, I typically clean, but we did a lot of cleaning yesterday, so everything looks pretty good. I really just have to work on laundry today. I've been in such like a weird space mentally where like I've just been rotting in bed and crying and being very upset and angry. I'm gonna dermaplane my face, but the last time I did it I broke out. So I'm just gonna wax my mustache. Wax pot on Amazon like 2-3 years ago. It was like 40 bucks. And the wax I use, it's only because it's all I have right now, is I'll show you, this Zero Kill Glue. And it's just because it's the one we used at school. I am gonna invest in different brands soon, but I need money for that. And that's kind of like the whole reason I've been like really depressed. Not the wax, just the money part. Money is crazy. I don't have it and I feel very powerless. There's just so much going on in the world, and like on top of that, trying to keep myself afloat and do all these things for me and still try and like make something of myself. And I live somewhere where I don't know anybody, so like, and I just start to get in my head like if I was somewhere that, you know, if I was back home, this would be easier. And I know that it'd be easier because I have like family and friends at home that would support me. It's just been like a really isolating feeling of feeling like I just don't have like, you know, the community that I need to do the work that I want to do. So just dealing with like the collective grief of the world right now, and like just how helpless I feel because I don't have any monetary things to give. I've been without a regular job for months. I've applied to so many jobs to try and have like side income to support my own business, and I haven't been able to find anything. I'll apply, and I'll either get turned down or I'll interview and then they never talk to me again. He wants to attack me. I knew he was gonna do that. Hard to not feel like I'm doing everything wrong. I feel like I'm trying and I'm trying and I'm trying, and everything I'm doing is like almost getting me somewhere, and then it just gets snatched away from me. And it's like I keep trying to stay positive about it, but it's hard to stay positive when it keeps fucking happening. It gets tiring, you know. You put a lot of energy into something, you're like, okay, you know, it'll be fine, I'm just gonna do this, this, and this, and then you try that and then that doesn't work, and you like exhaust all your plans and things that you think you can do. And yeah, so then I'm just in a place where I'm like, I have no idea what to do, and I don't know, like, yeah, I just don't know what to do. On top of everything, I missed the northern lights too, like that. And just talking about everything, it doesn't help. It makes me feel like womp womp. I don't know, I just feel so dumb. So the wax is getting warm. Actually, it looks really hot. Also, I apologize to anybody who came here thinking this was gonna be like an aesthetically pleasing video. Come on, Sage. Which is funny. My cat's name is Sage. What the? I have this bowl that I got from Goodwill a long time ago, and it's specifically for this. I'm gonna continue this off video just because I feel like it's personal. Okay, I just finished saging everything. Keeping the sage right here while it's still burning, but I already feel a little better after that. I've been meaning to do that for a little bit. And then once that's done burning and I'm done in here, I'm probably gonna light a cinnamon stick, because one of my friends told me that that's really good for bringing in abundance. So like a bathroom is such like an intimate space. I feel like it's only right that it gets a little extra Cleansing, because it's where you are your most vulnerable, you know, like people cry in bathrooms. I know I cry in bathrooms. You're naked in here. So yeah, I think it's an underrated place of cleansing. I'm just doing what I think will make me feel better. Yes, this could help, but I'm not gonna give advice that I don't follow. Whenever I get in my moods, my first indicator is that I'm like not eating, or all I want to do is sleep. And that's like yesterday, I took probably 2 naps. I can just tell I'm not doing good. Well, I knew I wasn't doing good before that because I cried in the morning. In the morning before that, no. But like the past few mornings, I've been waking up not in a good space. This isn't a tips video or a waxing video, but if it's runny like this, that is way too hot. And don't follow my technique in here because I'm doing it really bad. But I'm just doing it on myself, so I don't really care. Ooh, ouch. That took me so long to actually like be okay with doing. The first time I ever did this, I cut the wax off my armpit because it hurt so bad. Like I couldn't do it. One thing about Sage, which I think is very special and cute, and maybe other cats do it too, but like I know he's for real my cat because he just like waits patiently. He's just chilling over there behind the door, and anytime the door is closed and I'm in the bathroom, I'll walk out, typically unless he's sleeping, but he'll be standing like right outside the door. It's the only part about that sucks about doing my own armpits is I can't see like every single tiny hair because I am a perfectionist when I wax other people. But I kind of can't be, at least with my armpits, not on myself. Because it's such a weird angle. I could get like a more handheld mirror, but it's just like, it's not that deep to me. If I got most of it, then that's fine. Okay, well that's chilling. I also want to get my happy trail because it's looking a little happy. It hurts. Oh, ouch. Oh, but I got most of it. That did hurt really bad though. And that's good enough for that because that hurts. And I have done my own Brazilian before, but I've learned like that just is not for me, and that hurts really bad. And it's faster and easier if somebody else just does it for me. I don't hear it. Howdy, partner. Ew, I used to work at Starbucks, and there was this one time there was like a different store manager coming in to like watch me do my job. And she was like, howdy, partners. And I'm like, don't do that. Because they call Starbucks employees Starbucks partners. Oh, that hurts so bad. That'll make me tear up. That hurts more than the armpits. But yeah, that like whole interaction is like stuck in my brain because it was so cringy. And she was like maybe in her 50s and just like doing absolutely too much. Oh, I have a love-hate relationship with waxing my upper lip, but ever since dermaplaning has like broke out my skin, because I know I'm not doing it the way I'm supposed to. Like I know I'm doing it the at-home way, and that's not, it's not correct. Oh my god, don't look. That looked offensive. There's just one more spot I got so many more hairs than I thought. What the fuck? Is it possible for cats to have aphid? I don't know what it's called, but where like people like to bite and eat like things that aren't food, like walls and stuff like that, because I think my cat has that. Because he's always trying to chew on the shower curtain no matter what. Waxing done, and I'm already starting to feel a little better. I don't have the full thing. I really want the full bottle of this. It's the Topicals High Roller Ingrown Tonic. I want to use this on clients. I'm gonna do some skincare too. So I use the Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser. I've been using this for like 3 years. I love Crave Beauty, and I wish it would pick me to work with them. And I've applied twice and they said no both times. It's fine. You'll see me use more of their stuff in a second. They're gentle enough to work for all skin types, which I really, really love. Damn, somebody get their dog. Using the Oat So Simple water cream because it's hot outside. I usually just put shea butter on my face, but it's been like really warm and this has been like all I need. I was gonna do a face mask, but I forgot. It's okay, it's okay. I'll just do one. It's probably better at nighttime anyways. I'm gonna use, you guessed it. It's really like, they don't not work with me. I just really do love their products. They're K-Beauty, just good. Beat the Sun, SPF 40, broad spectrum. I don't know how many people that watch my videos are like spiritual or really believe in like stuff like that, but I'm telling you that sage like already did so much. Like after I turned the camera off, everything felt so still, so quiet. And that's one of my favorite things about doing cleanses, is the stillness afterwards. Everything just feels still. And it feels like maybe things will be okay. As soon as I turned the camera off, I started like looking at stuff that fed into that like deep spot that I feel like I'm in. And so yeah, just gonna keep the camera on. Another thing I really like to do that makes me feel better is like baking or cooking. We have lots of sweets right now, so I'm not gonna do that, but I'm gonna make some bread. I'm making homemade bread. Just, you know, like I love homestead type stuff, you know, anything that I can do at home to ensure like it's as whole as possible, you know what I mean? Like if I can ensure I know what's in it and I know the ingredients and I know there's like the least amount of preservatives and chemicals as possible, then I'll do it. So what I'm gonna do is make some bread and also make some laundry soap, because those are two things that I've been doing. I've been doing the laundry soap a little longer, almost for a year now, and like I can't even begin to tell you how that's helped me and my boyfriend. It saves money too. I really did it initially because I had all the stuff to make soap and I didn't have the money to buy a fucking $20, $30 thing of laundry soap. So initially that's why I did it, and I've just loved it ever since. I've always loved doing stuff like that. I love homemaking. I'm a real homey person. I want to make my own cheese. I've been seeing like cream cheese. I've been seeing butter. I saw a mozzarella cheese video. I really want to try those. If you guys want to see that, let me know, because I don't have the stuff right now. Otherwise I would try it right now. But if you guys would like to see that, I'll like get the stuff for it. I just know it's like hella milk that you need for those, but if you guys want to see me trying to do that, let me know. There's something special to me about homemade stuff and preserving those practices, especially as so much has been coming out about, you know, the chemicals in our food. I have a little balcony and I want to do like a little balcony garden. Hopefully it's not too late to start doing that because it is kind of warm, but that's another thing I want to do. If you guys want to see that, let me know. Like there's so many like little homey things that I want to do, And if that's something that people are interested in, then I'll share it. I'm gonna do it anyway, but like if you guys want to see it, then let me know. Just thinking about all that stuff, it's like lifted me up. So we're gonna make some bread. I'm only gonna make 1 loaf. The recipe I have does 2, but I only have 1. What? See, he just waits for me. Look. I'm gonna wash my hands and get all the stuff we need. Ignore the dishes. This is a real house where real people live and people eat. And I haven't washed the dishes yet. No, I don't think I can do it. I don't have sugar. Okay, so actually, I think we can still do it. I don't have sugar, but it says we don't need sugar for bread. So hopefully it still comes out okay. This is what it looks like right now. And we gotta let it sit for 5 minutes. And hopefully by then it should be bubbly. So funny story, it's actually been probably 30 minutes. No, it's been 20 minutes. But the yeast wasn't rising and I was like, what the fuck's going on? And I realized I was warming up the water way too warm. Like I was probably killing the yeast. Sorry to the yeast. So this is my 3rd time doing this, and hopefully this is the one. 3rd time's a charm, right? It looks like it because it's already like way more bubbly than the other ones, and I just did this. Yeah, so the first time it wasn't bubbling and I was like, okay, maybe it does need sugar. So I put honey in it and it still didn't bubble. And so then I took that out. I was like, okay, well, maybe it's because I added it in late. Let me try it again. And then I did it again and I was like, this water's kind of hot. Maybe the temperature affects the yeast. Yeah, it does. Yeah. So I just went with like very just warm. Whoa! So cool. That was so cool. I just saw it explode. Oh my god, I'm doing it right. Okay. The yeast is activated. So now we can move on. So usually I put the salt in here now with the oil, but I just read somewhere that kills the yeast. So I'm not gonna do the salt yet until I put the flour in. So we're just gonna go straight with the oil. One. Two. I never had this problem until we moved into these apartments, but we get like little cabinet bugs. I forgot what it was called, like cabinet mites or pantry something, but they hate bay leaves. So because they like to live in like flour and rice and stuff, put a bay leaf in your stuff and it should help. And the last time I tried to make bread, I forgot this was in there and I was pouring it out and I just saw like the tip of this and I was like, what the fuck? What is that? What is that? And then it fully came out. I was like, oh. This is the bread flour I use. I'm sure there's other ones, but that's the first one I use. Alright, and here we are with this. So now, just gonna get this bowl. And we're gonna oil it up. Spread that out. You don't need too much oil, you just want to make sure the whole thing's covered. I could have used like the spray, but I didn't. That's a little too much. But it'll spread around the bowl, so it's fine. And then you take the bread and you rub it in the oil so that it's fully coated. And now the easiest part, I'm just gonna cover it and then we let it sit. Okay, to be honest, I didn't even start the soap yet, but that's okay, because now it's been an hour and it's time to get back to the bread. So this is what we're looking at. This is why I'm using the back camera. It is huge, and this is my favorite part. Lovely. I really hope this thing wasn't out of focus this whole time. I'm gonna grate up this bar of soap. It's a Dr. Bronner's unscented one so that I can put different smells in it. And I've actually never done it this way. I've usually done it with the liquid, but this was cheaper. And this is an old mango jar container. Okay, I haven't been to Costco in hella long, but somebody please let me know if they still have the organic sliced mangoes in mango juice, because these were like heaven in a jar. Going everywhere. I feel like this might last longer than the liquid one too. Ew. I got it in my mouth. Ta-da! So, and that should be about 50 loads or so of soap. I thought this was gonna be like a simple, quick, fun video, but it turns out you're spending the whole day with me, so I hope you're okay with that. I'm gonna do a hack. I don't know if it's really a hack, but last time I was making bread, it actually got hella stuck onto the plastic. So I'm gonna put that on it so it doesn't stick. And it's funny, every time I do this, it says to let it rise for like 45 minutes. No, that takes like at least another hour and a half. Because look, it needs to fill the whole thing. But I'm gonna have some ice cream. Got these Twix. Whoa! Luckily it just landed on the soap plate. But I got these Twix things. Shout out to Brittany, she put me on. I'll catch you guys when I got something going on here, because this is not gonna be ready in 8 minutes, 35 minutes. But it hasn't been the full time, but the bread is, she's ready. So we're gonna throw her in the oven. Well, not throw her. We're gonna place her gently in the oven for, let's see how long. For 30 minutes. Perfect. Okay, my hack worked because it definitely got stuck last time. I'm so excited. Okay. Put her in. I really have nothing else planned for the day, so I'm gonna end it here. I'll show a little clip of my bread when it's done, like very, very quickly. But if you've made it this far, because I have a feeling this is gonna be a longer video, thank you for watching. I definitely feel better than I did when I started, and that's what matters to me. So this day was very much needed. I needed to just like detach from thinking about the things that have been really, really stressing me out. So thank you guys for being supportive of that through the screen and just being my company all day, because it definitely helped. Yeah, I also found out in the process of making this video that somebody I went to high school with passed away, and they were just a really sweet person. So that was kind of like another thing to wrap my head around. So yeah, thank you guys for being my company for the day. I really needed it, and sometimes even if it's just my camera, I'm happy to not feel like I'm alone. Don't forget to subscribe, comment ways that you want to recharge and ground yourself and make yourself feel better. I hope everybody is doing okay. I hope that if you're also going through some things, know that you're not alone, and that even if you don't know me, like at least somebody else is also going through stuff and trying to process the real world and everything that's going on. And just know that like we're gonna get through it together. So yeah, stay strong, because I'm staying strong, and keep pushing, but also take days like this to really get yourself right and clear. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys very soon. Okay, like I promised, I'm showing you guys the bread. Look at that, she's so perfect and like bouncy. Turned out beautiful.